Alrighty, well, welcome back, everybody. It's been a little while. We've had a little bit of a break with people not being able to make sessions, but now we're back. Minus Pip. Pip is out doing something else, but that's okay. So, last time out, the Useless Fucks had finally made their way to the Feywild. Explored ever so slightly. Spoke to a few people who advised them to make their way to a little known place within the city of the Starfall Enclave called Moondew and Mirth. It's nighttime, and you guys are wandering through the city as directed. Can I please have Laboran, Alexi, and Baldwin? Can you make survival checks for me, please?
Goodness. All right.
Okay. So, well, your survival's pretty good, Baldwin. So let's start with Lexi. Lexi, walking through these city streets, you get the feeling that it's nighttime. You're not quite sure how late in the day it is, though. Like, you've not been here long enough to get a good judge of the day-night cycle. As you've been walking along, you feel like you've walked reasonably far, but you feel like it's taken you maybe 15 minutes to get as far as you've been. Baldwin, for you, it feels like you've been walking for like an hour. It feels like you haven't gone that far in an hour. Laboran, oh my god, this is taking forever. You've been walking for hours and hours and hours. And it's exhausting. Shimmer, you've been walking for about 10 minutes, and that's the reality.
You're gonna get there soon. It's taking forever.
It's not taking forever. They're boring. Not like you to be so lazy.
I can walk with the besties usually, but this is taking literal hours.
No, it's not.
I mean, no, it's not.
We've literally been here 10 minutes. They're boring.
That's bullshit.
So you're going to come to my plane of existence and tell me I'm spouting bullshit?
It doesn't make any sense. I've been walking for ages.
I did warn you that not much here would make much sense. It has been 10 minutes.
Whatever you're saying.
As you guys continue your journey onward through these city streets, it doesn't seem to get any easier on you, Laboran. But there's a strong breeze that carries the night's chill, and there's a bit of kind of loose leaves and things of different colors and patterns that are kind of swirling their way around the streets. It's quiet in this particular part of the city. There's the odd person that's kind of like making their way in and out of their homes. And you come across a large boulevard, and then it narrows into kind of a slightly smaller set of streets. Turning around one of the corners, you see a mousy man with a sizable leather sack clutched to his chest. He bursts from a side street, running as fast as his stubby little legs will carry him. There's a look of sheer terror plastered on his face as his feet slam against the flagstones of this street with in regular beat. He turns, a gasp of surprise escaping his lips in a ragged pant as he sees you. And he swivels on his feet and dashes in your direction as quickly as he can. As he does, almost a dozen men round the corner, all dressed in loose-fitted black clothing, weapons held low at their sides, emerging from the sides of the streets. And the man screams, "Help! Oh, please help me!" as he rushes towards you. You've got like a few seconds to engage with him before you're bore down on by these other people.
Looks like your sort of crowd, Laborin. Any ideas?
Not my plane of existence.
Let's go.
This poor, whatever he is.
You. What? Who are they? What's going on?
Please help me and I'll explain, please. And he kind of like runs up and hides behind you as these people start to bear down on you. We're gonna go ahead, and before that happens, in a very brief moment, Willow will turn to you all and she'll say, "Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. I'm gonna head on to the tavern, and I'll meet you guys there when you're done with this. They've got some shit I need to figure out."
On it. Willow, you sound different.
Thanks for abandoning as well.
She's gonna legit abandon you for a short period of time.
Once again.
Here we
It's a
go.
very familiar feeling, I have to say.
All right. Let's see if we can do this today.
Oh no! Who is missing picture?
I don't know who missing picture is. Oh, I think
Why
that's
is Willow here?
That's
Why is
Archie.
Willow here?
Why is Willow here and Baldy's gone?
it's just the macro. It's all good. Okay. Bodwin, just initiative from you, please, bud. Perfect. Okay. As you round the corner, this guy at the very front looks like the authoritative figure of the group, kind of draws a weapon and shouts towards you, "Give him back to us." And he will. What will he do? He will. Yeah, he'll just charge right in. 30 feet of movement. We'll get him to there. He's Mr. Low is actually there. And then he will launch a dagger at he'll reach into his belt and draw two small daggers and throw both of them at Baldwin. First one coming in is going to be a natural 20. Yeah, the bed. That is a good way to kick us off.
Hopefully you'll explain to me these new cripples.
So that is 9 points of damage, Baldwin. And the second one, that is a dirty 20 to hit. Which I think
Have we
will
lost him?
hit.
Yeah.
We lost him.
No, I'm here.
And another 5 points of damage. As we move over to what has happened to initiative. What is going on? Why is it not Laborin's turn? There we go. Laborin is over to you.
Okay. Let me just see which movement I've got. And so I'll get what could you take from your action? So I'm gonna pull my bow out and fire off past the bandit captain into the crowd, which will give me advantage.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, cool. Because they haven't taken a attack.
Yeah. Is that working properly? Hold on. There we go. Advantage.
Yeah, 24 will hit. Yep.
Okay.
All the damage. So that's 13 points of damage, followed by another 15. That guy's looking rough. Straight off the bat. Anything else?
And I'll just. Actually, is that a wall next to me? Is that like?
No, it's just a side of the pavement.
Oh, right, okay. I'll just.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah.
Oh, that is yes.
Okay. Change of my plan. Unless it'd be easily climbable.
Yeah, it's easily climbable. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just quickly grab Shimmer and just say good luck and run over the wall.
Yeah.
Sort of into this tree, bush, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And try and hide.
Yeah, make a stealth check for me. 14. Okay, we'll see where we get to with that one.
All right.
Okay, and then your turn. Thugs. This guy will action dash. This guy will action dash as well. This guy will action dash. More or less to there. And then bear with me. Jacob, make a what's your passive perception? Labor, what's your passive perception?
14.
14? Okay. As you're kind of hiding in this bush and kind of like peeking over the wall, you're reasonably well covered, and then suddenly you are bumped into from behind. As just then suddenly there's this this roguish looking figure kind of bumps into you. Oh fucking hell! You've both stealthed into each other.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll end his turn because he dashed to get there. This guy who's looking hurt, he's actually just gonna move to about there. He's feeling sorry for himself. He's gonna target Baldwin, and he's gonna try and shoot you with a heavy crossbow. A 10, so that probably doesn't hit.
No.
This guy's gonna lay down some fire on Lex.
Nice.
Yeah, actually okay, it gets pack tactics. It's not just melee apparently. So
Yeah.
And then 15, the other guy would have had that as well. So we'll just do it to make sure it's the same for him. Uh, 21 to hit Baldwin.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's 1 point of damage as it just kind of grazes your shoulder. Shimmer, over to you.
Okie dokie. Hmm. Okay.
Okay, indeed. Oof. Nice. Constitution saving throws.
Oh, too many ones in there.
First guy fucking fails. Second guy, not 20s it. 19 plus stuff. Okay, so 3 successes and
Can
1.
I Silvery Barb's the captain, please?
You certainly can. And who are you giving your advantage to?
Well, Lexi.
Okay, he still saves.
That's fine. That's okay.
So these guys will take half damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, what is going on? Okay. So half, and full. There we go. Anything else? Advantage to Lexi, that's cool.
Yep. And I will give a bardic to Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Dankeschön.
It's a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
In what manner are you giving this bardic? Are you playing a tune?
I don't know. You've never asked me before.
I know. I thought I might.
I'll give it in the form of a cheeky little limerick.
Ah, cool.
Which no, I am not making up on the spot.
I wasn't gonna make you. Cool. So over to these guys. He'll run up to short distance, and having seen you just cast that shimmer, is gonna take a shot on you. This won't be pack tactics, so it should be normal. That's only a 2 or 4 total, so that probably misses. This one or go to there. Can you get the distance? Yes. That's a dash. This guy will go to here. Not with a dash. To there. Fire a Lexi with advantage. Uh, 17.
Nice.
Very good. And Baldwin, it's over to you with Lexi on deck.
I will cast Cone of Cold.
Ooh, nice. Holy fuck. I don't know who that doesn't get, to be honest.
It's a 60-foot cut.
Fucking Jesus. Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage for me.
Have you thought of the livelihood of the people living in?
They're safe inside their houses.
Yes, hopefully no one opened a window for a nice cool breeze.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, for 22 points of damage. Constitution saving throws. Here we go.
It's terrible.
That's not that good, is it, for 88?
It's not.
It's not great.
I mean, yeah. On account...
It's,
No,
I mean,
they're all
failing.
failing though.
There are 4 2s and 2 1s in those 8d8.
I mean, there's not a single success in any of that, so they all take 22 points of damage. As do you want to describe this one? As you decimate the one in front of you and the one further behind that was hiding in the trees. Do you want to describe this?
Yeah, as a game pelted by daggers and crossbows alike, cross bolts. I keep my cool. I take a deep inhale. Like everyone around me feels like a slight chill. And as I bring it in, my eyes start turning blue. Like ice starts forming around like my mouth, and I just a big exhale, like Superman, and just hit it with a cold blast. Those that died turn into statues of ice.
Nice. As you release this, go on.
Sorry, Jack. I mean, it's obviously completely up to you if you'd allow it, because I don't think Baldwin knew, but can't he can add the bardic to the damage on that, right? Because it's a spell.
Yes, he can.
I don't give Baldwin bardic that often, so he may just not have realised. But if it's too
It's
late,
true.
then that's fair enough.
Nah, go for it. Go for it.
It's an extra what?
D8.
Is it D8?
A D8.
Yeah, D8. Yeah.
Well,
All right, yeah, let's roll it.
Another 4. Cool.
Clever.
Let's see
It
what
might
that
not make a
does.
difference, but-
It will definitely make a difference. I mean, there's damage, right?
Yeah, that's like what, 4 people, so 16 damage.
Yeah, 16 damage all around. It's perfect. Good job. Yeah. As you release this cold blast, decimates through the city street as it hits like window panes and glass and trees. Like you see the leaves on some of the trees in the area kind of like frost up and fall to the ground, and as they do, they shatter. Glass of some of the buildings around kind of like as frost starts to curl up around them, and the bodies of those that had died have like turned into stone. And as some of like one of them is like mid motion, it kind of like leans and wobbles and then falls and shatters on the ground. Okay, Lexi, it's over to you.
Okay, start my turn. Shimmer, I thought it may be too late, but what did the law enforcement of this plane look like?
It depends where you are, really.
Well, do these fine gentlemen appear like the law enforcement of this city?
They do not.
Not with all that black clothing. No, anyone that looks remotely like Laborin is unlikely to be on the right side of the law.
You never know. Okay, thank you. I'm happy to know that information, and I will swing my sword at this man in front of me.
You will not break your oath this day.
Well, hey. Yeah, use ice.
With advantage.
With advantage. I did say sword, so I will remove my shield.
Okay.
I'm just going to say my AC is 19 now, without bothering to go through random things.
Can I
can't
just
be
say my AC is 19?
No.
I mean, Adam can just decide where his AC is anyway. He'll never hit him.
Yeah, my AC is approximately 33.
Might as well be.
Yeah, I don't have it, man.
Yeah, 21 will definitely hit.
Way, hey. Damage. 16 points of damage to that man. And I will cut in across the nose.
Oh,
That's
just to spite his face.
Yeah, what a fan of this man's nose.
You cut across his face, and just blood starts pouring all over. Oh fuck! Yeah, he's not happy.
Are these people just humans? Do they look like humans?
They are a mixture of medium-sized humanoids. Some elves, some humans. There's an Eladrin. Yeah, they're...
Oh, well, level Adrin. I will make one more attack on this man in front of me.
Okay,
Feels like
well,
29.
that obvious. What do you think?
I'm just asking. You never know.
Yeah, 29 wouldn't
Aye.
hit Lexi, so
17 points of damage. No, oh, that
He's
was right.
had his
Kidney.
nose removed and then his kidneys separated from his insides.
Good day, sir. I'll awkwardly step over him, and then I'll approach the captain.
Oh, okay, very good. Anything else?
I do not so far.
Okay. The gentleman that had spoken to you before is going to run and hide and cower in this corner, and that'll end his turn. It's over to the captain. Okie dokie. He is.
And I'm right in his face.
Okay. He like now draws this large, dirty scimitar, and he kind of pushes it towards you, and he will attack you 3 times. Brilliant.
Nasty, scurvy dog.
A 10, a 17, and a 21.
That'll hit. Because I've dropped my
Fuck. Brilliant. 5 points of damage.
Oh.
He looks frustrated.
Yeah, take that.
Laborin, it's over to you with this elvish rogue at your side.
Did he spend? I'm assuming he spent his turn getting to that position, so he has.
He did.
Yeah. Okay. After bumping into him, I'll pull out my rapier and my dagger and lunge at him with the rapier.
Yep.
It's just normal damage.
Okay, 13 points of damage.
So yeah, slice across him and then as he sort of holds his gut down, bends down, I'll then try and hit him with my dagger on the sort of
Yep.
Where's that doing? Where's it being weird? That's what I'll do.
25 will hit.
Okay, so because this is offhand, I don't add my dex bonus to the dice roll, do I?
Roll damage and we'll work it out.
Yeah, so I roll a d4 for the dagger plus another d6 because it's the special dagger. And then what's this? I can. Okay. I'll also expend a charge in to make it do the 10 in madness feature.
Okay. So, sorry, the d6 was the poison damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, so d4 was 4 points of damage. So the initial wound takes effect, and as you see the poison kind of inlay into the wound, it kind of like steams off of him as if like he's doesn't take the full brunt of the poison damage. So that'll be 5 points of damage from that blade. And then he will make a wisdom saving throw. The 10, which I think is a fail.
Oh, yeah.
DC 13, yep. So he cannot cast spells, take bonus actions or reactions, and it's frightened until the end of its next turn. Interesting. Good. Kind of forgotten my own thing there for a second.
Okay.
Cool.
Take reactions then.
He's frightened specifically of you, just to make you aware.
Okay. It might be just. What cards can I do? Sorry, you can't cast spells, can't do bonus or short rate. So we can still hit me, but he'd have disadvantage to do so. Actually, yeah, I'll stay here. Because then he can't really get to multiple friends.
Okay. This one is going to see Lex going after the bandit captain and is going to attack twice with advantage with a large mace that he has in his hand. 11. And natural 20.
Knew it. Crit magnet.
Brilliant.
Oh.
4 points of damage. These guys suck. Okay, that ends his turn. It's the assassin who has disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Yeah.
But he will draw a short sword and make 2 attacks against you. The first one is a miss. And the second one is a miss. Okie dokie. Okay, and it is no longer frightened. In which case, he will.
To the end of his turn, he'd be frightened.
Yeah, so yeah, he's done. So this one will then. These guys aren't particularly smart. Come to here. Go for Lex twice. Don't know why I'm pressing that button. I should be pressing that one. 12.
Yes.
And a 19.
Now that would hit.
Oh, yeah. That's better. 8 points of damage. Shimmer, we're over to you.
Sorry. Okay. I'll come forward a little bit. Get rid of that. Okay. I will cast Sorcerer's Burst.
Oh, nice.
This guy.
23 will hit. Holy shit, that's a modifier and a half.
So pray for an 8 somewhere. No, never mind. That's
11 points damage is still good. What kind of damage is it?
We'll call that psychic damage.
Psychic damage. You kind of throw the sorcerer's burst. It's kind of imperceptible to anybody else, but it enters his mind, and you can see he's like, ah, fuck. Alrighty.
Right. I will take a leaf out of the Borin's book and step away a couple of steps.
Okay.
That'll be me.
Okay. This one's going for Lex twice with advantage. $23. Better. Second attack. $15. This one's going for Baldwin. $22.
Yeah.
4 points of damage. This one. Yeah, I'll just move up to attack you twice with no advantage. Lexi. Fucking 9. Lordy. Lord, have mercy. 11. Baldwin, it's over to you, Alexiander. Yeah, they're all in the lines.
Yeah.
They will have a lightning bolt.
They're forming an L
Yeah.
for this L they're about to take.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Go get him.
Ice Storm? What the fuck is this? What level?
Stop destroying this
It's
neighborhood.
happening.
Right. No,
Wait, hold on.
I'm in there.
Wait. Wait. Oh. Wait, I need to move it.
You're either good.
You can hit me with it because it's a deck save. It won't affect really.
Where do you want it to go?
Right there. It's fine where it's at now. I moved it once because
Fine where
in it.
Okay, right. Let's start with you guys.
Wait,
So roll
actually-
damage from me first of all.
Wait. Actually, I just realized that I can move up, and I'll take one hit of opportunity, and I won't be inside. Lex, you can take it. You're a man.
Saving throw, man.
Yeah, you have
16
aura
to hit?
protection. You're a man.
What? Oh God, I hate that.
16 on this. All right, let's have Lex. Let's start with your deck save.
Okay.
Oh, actually.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
That's
Only just.
Yeah, you did it.
Barely.
You did it.
By the
Succeed.
skin of my goo, I'm still going to take some damage.
okay. Then these guys, we got an 18 plus stuff,
Not to
Plus
mention
nothing,
the
actually.
this tavern's ever seen.
a 19, it's 24,
Jeez.
a 17. That's a fail
One.
with a 4. An 11, which is a fail. And then another 18. So 2 failures out of that. Roll damage for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Hang on a minute. Right, so, and Lexi failed as well, right? So we had
No, I
2
succeeded.
failures.
I succeeded by the skin of my goo.
Oh, sorry. That's right.
Yeah.
So, so he failed, and no, so he succeeded, failed, succeeded. Cool. All right. So 9 points of damage to you, Lexi. But as you decimate 3 of the other individuals in this space with this ice storm, again, do you want to describe it for us?
What does this look like? Okay. I guess like I still had some lingering effects from that cone of ice, so I still felt like I had some nice potent like cold magic. So I harnessed essentially like what was already lingering in the air, and I sent it up to the sky, forming clouds, and then it just starts dropping like just spears of ice onto that area.
And as it does, it impales a bunch of them as they don't manage to get out of the way. It smashes into the roof tiles of the building next to you, and some of them kind of slide off and smash into the street below. You can now see panic and fear in the eyes of those that are still standing. Lexi, it's over to you.
Also, I think it's also difficult terrain in this area. Just
It is. That's why I've left it up. Yep.
Nice.
Lexi is a bit shocked, a bit stunned from having an ice storm dropped on him. But he can still swing his sword. And I'm going to go after the captain once more.
Go for it.
For the first time, actually.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
30-20.
They're joining the other hats.
Sorry?
Yes.
Okay. 16 points of slapping damage to his kneecap.
Tell us about it.
Oh, it ended. Okay. This man apparently had a very serious organ in his kneecap. He had some bad history earlier as a child. He grew up. He hurt his knee really early.
He tore his ACL one time, and
But this has gone like through the foot knee, out the back of the knee, and I've twiddled it around a bit, and I've pulled it back out, and I've knocked him in the forehead with the butt.
Whoa, brutal. Okay.
After I do that, I'm going to swing round and hit the guy next to him.
Okay.
That don't sound like torture, Lex.
No, it just got stuck because of his bad knee history.
All right.
25 away for sure. And then that guy is just alive.
Okay, well, actually, no, yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. I'll move here though.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay there. Hopefully I'm not gonna bring myself out of the way of Baldwin's next ice beam.
Yeah, okay. This guy continues to cower in the corner, and the boar him over to you.
Yeah, so again, I'll take my rapier and try and thrust through him. I'll use a luck point on that. So roll.
19 hits.
Just didn't break him.
Okay, 12 points of damage.
Yeah, so I'll like sort of punch him in the face and then like drive through his shoulder as he's staggered, and then like pull my dagger into his abdomen.
Yep.
16.
16 hits.
Just okay. I'll expend the other charge as well.
Okay, so he'll take 5 points of damage from that weapon again, because he's resistant to the poison effect. And a wisdom saving throw. She fails again, friend.
Good. Sorry, let me just mark up my look before I forget. Yeah. All right, now what I'm going to do is... Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, yeah, I'll just climb back over the wall there.
Okay.
And then...
No opportunity attack because for many reasons.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about thingy. Yeah, no, sorry. Thought I might be able to move into advantage someone, but I don't think I can. So I'll just Ember 10 stand there.
Okay. This guy is going to action disengage as he kind of like sheath his weapon, starts to run. 5, 10, 15. Can only get there with that being difficult terrain. This guy will action dash and fucking disappear back into the city. Shimmer, over the air. They are running, by the way. They are fleeing. It's game over for them.
Of the two blokes that are left, which one looks the most battered?
This one on the bottom.
All right. In that case, I apologise to everybody for the PTSD this is going to cause.
Gaz asleep. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's asleep. He don't need to roll. He's got 1 HP. He's asleep.
Okay. I was thinking that maybe it might be useful for questioning afterwards. If anybody wants to do that, and then that's me.
Okay, this guy's going to action disengage as well. Leap the wall and start to run away. Are you guys going to let him run, or what do you want to do?
I'll let him run.
I suppose it's Baldwin's turn next, so if you want to...
We'll go to Baldwin.
I'll try.
Don't destroy the neighborhood.
Okay, you're going to have to move over this wall to see him at this point.
Okay.
You're going to need to position yourself like here.
Okay, let me use my transformation into my hybrid form.
Okay. What are you using for that?
No. Relax. It gives me movement speed, one of them, I think. me see. Yeah, if I take feral agility, I think if I click on it, it'll give me a list. Yes. Oh wait, no, this is for clinging claws. Is this
Yeah, you
something
can
else?
increase your speed by 10 feet, and enemies have disadvantage and opportunity attacks are made against you.
Okay, that's okay. Oh, I get like a list when I click on it. That's not one of them.
Feral agility. Yeah, it is. It is there. It's all good.
Okay. All right. So now I have what?
Do you want to describe how the hybrid form takes place for this particular ability? So you're in your
Yes.
human form in your elven form right now. As you kind of make this transformation, how does it manifest itself in your body?
I just look down for a sec, kind of like focus myself, and I kind of let like the that urge I had like inside come out, but in a controlled way. And then I take the appearance of a wolf, but not feral looking.
Okay.
Or wild.
And where do you want to go?
And then I want to chase him.
Chase him down?
Yeah.
You guys like there? Yeah.
And then just try to grapple.
Okay. Yeah, make an athletics check for me.
Yep.
You gotta
Okay.
beat an 8.
You can also choose one ability score, and then you get advantage on those ability checks. So I'll pick strength.
Okay. Yep.
My strength is bad, so I do need it. I have a -2. Athletics. Okay. Oh, but I'm proficient in it. Sweet. Okay.
He's grappled. Cool. I'm gonna end combat there with that guy grappled and that guy asleep. And as the
Sleep. Check.
Did he?
Jack?
Is he gone?
No.
He's gone from video. Is he gone from Foundry?
He's not. He's still in Discord.
I can move you.
What'd you do, Adam?
I don't. Whoa! Why blame me? Mister,
I don't know.
I storm your best friends.
Well, I upgraded from the ice knife. That's why I had to bring it back.
You had to test
good
it
old
out
time.
on a party member.
I didn't. It was you and the L squad.
You could have just hit it on me, RJ, because I've got evasion.
It would have hit him anyway.
Yeah.
Because I had to get go around him.
Yeah, I was in the corner. People were.
Because my thinking was, I forgot about the captain, but my thinking was they were all on the line, weren't they? So you could have just shifted it over. But it would have missed the captain, I think, if you'd have went that far.
Yeah. He wanted the 3 under me.
Yeah.
Jack, come back. Come back. Come back.
We've lost RJ too.
I just turned his camera off. I think he's still there.
I thought you said the Feywild would be nice. We've been here 5 minutes and we've been attacked.
Yeah, I've been ice bombed by my friend.
It was nice, and you guys came and trashed it like everything else you touch.
How was it awful?
I mean, to be fair, Baldwin did let out like a 5th level and a 4th level AoE spell.
Oh, well, the spells, yeah. I didn't think they were a little extreme.
I was about to say, oh no, the local populace have just opened their windows and I've had 8d6 blasted into their living room.
Yeah. Sam, is the Feywild climate, like, what's that? Is that vary? Is it same as ours? How's that?
Not a clue.
I got the new Doom. Game
Ah, do believe he's back. At least to the audience.
as well. There it is.
My my internet dropped out.
Oh, we have to reload.
Well, you'll be pleased to hear, Jack, that we
No.
managed to retrieve the shard while you were gone. So there's that. So we're level 10 now. We were just talking about what's
okay.
Yeah, and then I beat Vecna
That's good.
on my own.
Download Vecna.
Oh, well done. I'm hot spotting, so I don't know how good this is going to be, but we'll give it a whirl. Right. Yeah, just in time for my Foundry to be dog shit.
I'm reloading Foundry.
So I don't know where we got to.
We just beat the two. We just Bolden grappled the man.
Well, what you heard, but as this, you don't need to. As this scene with the Leona.
You are very behind.
Right.
Yeah, we can't hear half of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Also,
Or in fact, any of it.
To something that Adam said about
1, 2, 3.
Stop blaming Adam. What am Adam?
No, I'm just saying because you said something, then in like 5 minutes later, he was like, "You don't have to."
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Right. Is that any better?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your face.
Yeah, that should be better now.
He's gone. Your face is gone. I can hear you.
My face is gone?
Yeah, your camera's
Yeah.
got.
Where the fuck is it? Oh my god.
Do you have an image?
What is
In
happening?
your background? You can grab that one
Hang on a
and
minute.
give a lantern, Jack, if you can't bring your face back.
Right. I have control of some things. Let me just.
Yeah, don't.
All right. As you guys, as the dust settles on this fight, the small man, presumably a halfling, he kind of like gets back up to his feet and wanders over to you and kind of stares at these corpses. He's like, "Oh, running from would-be thieves is seen as a rite of passage in many a city. My name is Dietrich Lowe. This order," and he pats the leather sack, he says, "is destined for the Lord Magistrate Mestica. He is a member of, well, he comes from, and I'll have to remind myself, fuck hell, where's my shit? He comes from... he comes from the Sunvale Bazaar out in the scorched expanse. Anyway, look, I would happily pay you 100 gold pieces for helping me just now, but how would you like to earn a little more gold escorting me to the royal court? It would not be much, but I should like to present you to the Lord Magistrate as heroes of the hour. Perhaps he could, or would recognize you with the same award for your service to the crown."
Thank you, Mr. Exposition, and hopefully that money will cover the damages my friend has done with his ice storm to the local community and my own body. However, yeah, we do have a friend who's in the tavern at the moment. I don't think she'll mind if we leave for a number of hours.
Oh, you'd be totally fine with that. Yeah, you should do it.
Yes. Hello. Anyway, yes, I should probably introduce ourselves. My name is Mr. Blob. This is my friends Lobo, and Shimmer.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Mr. Blob, Lobo, and Shimmer. Thank you for helping me.
Yes. What say you, Lobo? Are you up for this mission?
Which Lobo are you talking to?
I'm ready.
Yes, I was talking to that Lobo. Other Lobo.
I look at Wolf.
Are you ready for this mission?
I sort of roll my eyes. Yeah. The
Still
gold certainly helps.
Indeed.
Lobo wasn't the name I gave this gentleman.
The name I gave this gentleman.
I'm ready.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God, please
Lobo
don't.
the first. Stop with the voice thing. Still,
Right,
still
semantics. Let's crack on, otherwise we won't have enough hours left to fulfill this man's request.
Indeed.
Some of the exams tomorrow.
The Lord Magistrate of the Sunvale Bazaar is he's visiting the city at the moment. He's in the royal court. Follow me, and I would happily take you.
Right, lead the way, Dimitri.
Lead the way.
Dietrich.
Is there a detention center we can bring this unconscious fellow and that fellow body actively grappled and is still awake?
I would slit their throats if it were me, but...
Well, why were they trying to rob you?
Yes.
For this, I presume. Taps the satchel again. Orders for the Lord Magistrate.
No, he did say that. Yes. Some pretty hefty looking orders there, sir.
Yeah, but why? Why would they want those?
Well, I don't know.
Which
is something...
Insight.
I was about to say, we can ask them. Baldwin is actively grappling an awake one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a knocked out one and a grappled one?
Yeah, you grappled one and Shimmer...
No, I know I did, but I didn't know it was... Oh, you slapped him. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to insight check him? You can.
Let's try it.
Yeah, also Baldwin is grappling and awake.
Tell me what you get.
No.
I got an 8, so 11.
Yeah, he seems honest in his intentions about wanting to take you to the Lord Magistrate. It doesn't seem like he knows much about it. He seems to be a courier.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine with following you, but we just want to speak to these gentlemen first. I'll go and tie up the one that's asleep before he runs off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll turn to the one that Baldwin's got grappled and just say, "So, why were you after these orders?"
Kind of like groggily looks at you. He's an elven male. He's orders. What are you talking about? Trying to rob a man. There's got to be gold in that satchel. Look at it; it's big and heavy.
To try and get a sense of whether he's lying or not.
Yeah, make an insight check.
While he's doing that, can I sort of join in on the grapple and give Baldwin a nice hug from behind?
You certainly can.
Sandwich. Oh yeah. Baldwin sandwich.
He seems honest. With a 17.
So
these they look like your regular run-of-the-mill thieves trying to mob a man in the street.
All right. Should I rip his throat out?
Petty criminals out for some gold, then.
Okay. Should I take his insides and put him outside, or?
I mean, do what you want. You seem to be in a mindset at the moment that you're willing to ice bomb a neighborhood. So you know what? It's not illegal, I assume.
The criminals.
These people are evil in nature. So I don't.
Okay.
Does this hug I'm currently performing to you do anything to dissuade your brutality? Maybe a quick and more painless one would suffice.
Okay. I was gonna claw his belly, but all right, I'll go for the jug.
You've got nothing more useful to offer, then I don't care what you do with them.
We'll leave that one asleep, so he gets really terrified when he wakes up.
Okay, he's dead now.
Oh.
Yeah, you dispatch these guys, and Lo kind of like hurries off down the street and kind of hustles you to follow.
All right, let's get after it then.
I'm good. Yeah.
So as you kind of like make your way through the streets, this guy is chewing your ear off about whatever he feels like he can chat your ear off about. He appears to be a merchant of some kind that's been hired to bring these orders to the magistrate. And as you approach the royal courtyard and the royal palace, he leads you past an outer wall where the guards kind of barely give you a passing glance, and they nod to this small merchant man and they wave you through the gate. The royal complex is a stunning, awe-inspiring build, alabaster stone, which is rare for this kind of area, in gold and silver with burnished golden domes towering, minarets with like the seal of the of the local what did I call it? The Verdant Council. There's like lots of beauty and stuff around this place. He carries on, leads you through the halls of this royal complex as you enter in, and you're kind of like walking on polished marble and stone. He continues to lead you to the basement level of the building into a small antechamber, and he knocks on a door. And from the other side of this room, there's he knocks on the door, and on the other side of the room that you're currently stood in, there's like this gruff-looking guard that allows him to pass through. And he turns to you and he goes, "Just one moment." And then he steps through the door, and you're kind of left in this reasonably sized but lavishly appointed sitting room. There's like plush couches, overstuffed cushions, and some like sideboards that have got like a few crystal decanters and things like that on them. There's one of the crystal decanters appears to have like a chilled red wine in it, and water in the other with like a slice of cucumber in it.
Chilled red wine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You normally chill white wine, but this is chilled red wine.
How exotic!
Exactly.
This really is another plane of existence.
Yeah.
Good with a cold steak, I suppose.
Well, that was an easy enough job. Can't wait to get paid and go home.
Yeah, just dust off my hands. Ah, yeah. Easy one.
So, as you guys kind of stood waiting around, like less than a minute later, you hear the clicking sound of heeled shoes on the marble floor, and the door across from the sitting room opens, and there's this tall, regal-looking figure. He's got a muscular build, a shaven bald head that gleams as if he's recently oiled it. He's got this neatly trimmed beard. He's elven, adds to like this angular jawline that he's got. He wears robes of deep purple that are lined with shining gold and silver thread, and then like this ornate platinum circlet over his brow, piercing grey blue eyes. And he kind of sweeps into the room and sits on one of the divans on the opposite side of the room. As he settles in, he kind of speaks in a low, rumbling voice. He's like, "I am told you are quite the capable group of individuals. Perhaps you would be interested in turning your skills against something other than simple bandits. I can make you a very lucrative offer for your assistance in a matter of great importance to my order."
How much we talking?
He's first of all, he's like, "Well, let me show you some gratitude first of all." Reaches out and hands you, Laborin, a coin pouch, and as you take it, it's weird. It's like it's a coin pouch, but it's not got coin in it. It's got what feels like almost like marbles.
Yeah, so I'll, I guess, rummage in it and confirm. Is it just basically like marbles?
As you kind of open it up and you look inside, there's like these very round and polished stones. They're beautiful and they're very they're multicolored. There's like a rainbow inside this pouch.
I'll just
Shimmer, you will see this as well. I just did that.
I'll just turn to Shimmer and just like sort of be like, "Is this right? Is this the currency kind of thing?"
Yeah, this is I probably should have mentioned it before we came, but this is dewstone, and this is generally what we use for currency. Some merchants will take gold, some will convert gold at their own rate, and some won't work with gold at all. So we're better to use this where we can.
Okay, good to know. I'll keep a close eye on this.
Well, as a thank you, there's 250 dewstone in there.
Nice.
How do you know the cause in this? Just as a note, or
Make a note. Yeah. He kind of like, okay. He's like, "Well, there are 3,500 more of those where that came from if you're willing to help me."
So above the table, guys, generally speaking, 1 dewstone is worth 2 gold.
nice.
Yeah.
Is it dew as in morning dew? Is that how you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the Andy jingly jangly one. Yeah.
No. It's not racist currency. No.
Yeah.
No.
Jingle jangly Jew. Okay.
Yeah, well done. I wasn't going to say it, but thanks.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
thanks, Adam.
I'm-
Thanks for getting us demonetized, Adam.
Sorry,
Brilliant.
no. I just
I thought I was hearing it wrong.
Oh, wait, I think he's talking about that.
He this gentleman is kind of he says 3,500 dewstone if you can help me with something. 3 days ago, several priceless heirlooms belonging to the Sir Dan Nadala family were stolen from the royal vaults at the Sunvale Bazaar. The items were a blood-red ruby the size of a chicken egg engraved with the royal crest and inlaid in gold, a platinum scepter topped with a piece of star metal, and an ancient book made of gold that documents the lineage of the Sir back to their earliest ancestors. It's unknown how the theft occurred, and there are no other items missing, but the day after the break-in and the vaults in this place, a guard captured a thief named Nedrin, who claimed he had heard the items in question were going to be sold in 2 days' time at an auction at a hidden black market bazaar. The thief claimed not to know the location of this bazaar, but if there is a way to find it, I think I have a means, if you are up to the task.
Yeah, I think we're more than capable.
Yes, I do believe avenging the wronged is in my job description.
Yeah, and we get to see the place a bit more. Win-win.
Good. Well, this thief who revealed the intel about the black market bazaar was killed when he attempted to escape. However, I would give you leave to inspect the thief's body for any clues, if you would want to. And obviously, any assistance you need with your investigation, I would be more than happy to help.
Yeah. Maybe it'd be wise to look around the vault as well, just to see if anything was left behind.
Oh, well, you want to travel to the Sunvale Bazaar?
Is that far away?
Yes, quite far away.
Maybe not then.
Do you know how far away it is, Shimmer?
I do, but not. I don't remember off the top of my head.
It's in the Scorched Expanse. It's in the same.
Many windows open.
That's right. It's in the same continent, but it's fucking far. It's further than where you're from.
A long way. Yeah, the Scorched Expanse is a very long way away.
Okay. Magistrate. Yeah. We shall accept your task and use our incredibly unique and skilled and honed detective skills.
Perfect. And he stands up from the chair he's in, and he kind of clicks his fingers at 2 guards. Show them the way. Good luck.
Yes.
And he disappears off, and these 2 guards kind of lead you down the corridors, and you're shown into a large rectangular room with several stone slab tables running down its center. The air is musty and carries whiffs of ammonia and necrosis, and lying on one of the stone slabs, as if left out for purpose, is a body-shaped form covered with a white sheet that is stained with blood in several places. The guards who led you here step outside of the room and close the door. You can hear them taking up positions on either side of the door. Next to the body, on a small tray labeled Nidran, are a pair of items that appear to be personal items taken from the body.
Could I go and have a look at the items?
So the items on a tray are a blank piece of parchment that has a small amount of blood on it, and a large, plain-looking metal key.
Is there any like candles in here, and like, to just sort of?
Yeah, the room is well lit.
Could I just see, just for the sake of it, if this blank parchment shows any sort of hidden writing or anything like that, and exposed to light in a certain way or anything?
Yeah, so it just seems like as you kind of hold it up to the light, it just seems like a blank piece of parchment.
Okay. What about the bodies? He's still got his clothes on, or have they stripped him? Or?
Sorry, I'm just double checking my stuff. So, sorry, what did you say?
I was just asking, is the body, like, does he still have his clothes on to be checked, or have they just like stripped him like you would find in a morgue?
Yeah, he's been stripped. So if you peel back the sheet and you can see it's just this like man's naked body has just like been left there.
Okay.
So as you peel it back, he's like dark eyes, dark hair, neat beard, braided at the chin, sun-kissed, almost like bronze skin. His clothes are like down to one side, and they appear to like shimmer to you. They would definitely appear to be somebody who would come from the scorched expanse, like loose breeches and tunic, like somebody who would dress for warm weather, but also protection from the sun. He's got several wounds on his forearms and hands, as well as like a large slash on the lower right side of his abdomen. Yeah. So on the, as you kind of held the, I'm just going back to when you were holding the piece of paper up. Can you make an investigation check for me?
Con tus lentes.
What is it? Sorry, I'm making this. A 20. Good. So you can see a tiny, faint tiger's head on the bottom right-hand corner of the parchment, and what you can see is that the head of it is also got a small splatter of blood.
As in, like, by design?
No, as in the piece of parchment has like spatters of blood on it.
Okay.
But where this particular spatter is, you can see this very faint outline of a tiger's head.
It's activated by blood.
Yeah, well, maybe not necessarily blood, but I wonder if just something like blood with the colour and stuff like that would reveal more. I mean, I could try and cut the guy a bit and just sort of run it across the paper.
If you want to be a bit less violent about it, I could maybe use prestidigitation to soil the paper and then clear it up again after.
You want to take the fun out of it? Sure.
All right. For some fun in a minute.
So, prestidigitation on paper, nothing happens.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay. Are there any surgical gloves in the room?
Sure.
Oh, damn. Okay, no need to go in raw then. I would like to examine this man's body.
Okay. Make a medicine or investigation check for me.
All nooks and crannies.
And tell me what you get.
Lexi, medicine. Oh, I'm actually proficient in medicine. 16.
16. With that check, the cause of death was related to loss of blood associated with the wound on his side, and he appears to have been like embalmed. Like there's no blood left in his body.
Okay, man, that was quick. How long ago did they say this man was caught?
3 days ago.
3 days ago. I guess that is enough time.
Do you want to make an investigation check as well?
I mean, I'll give it a go. Investigation. Hoping for a high number. Nope. 7.
7. You have a good look around the body and you don't see anything particularly interesting. This man is he's like scarred and there's like a few tattoos on him, but nothing that kind of stands out to you.
Okay. Yes. The only thing I can confirm is he's dead, which I think we already knew.
Pretty good detective work there, Sherlock.
Take a little closer look at the body and just see if there's anything.
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
Yes, I checked the inside. You can check the outside.
did you get?
25.
25. Okay. Two things. You kind of look around the body and like you lift up the arms and the legs and the hands and you look inside. Like you see that on the inside of one of his biceps there is a tattoo of a stylized tiger's head. You also find a coin inside a small concealed like his skin has been like cut and grafted, and then inside is like a coin. And on the side of the coin is engraved with the same stylized tiger's head as on the tattoo on his bicep. And on the other side is some kind of phrase in a language that you don't understand.
It seems like they're a fan of tigers. Can you read this, Shimmer? What shows it?
Maybe.
What languages do you speak?
I speak comprehend languages.
Good answer.
Nice.
Good.
Which I've now written cast, so I shall do so.
Okay. As you do that, and like the writing on the coin starts to like move into like move on the coin as your mind starts to comprehend it, and it reads, "The blood of sacrifice will show the way."
Yeah.
Can I tell what language it was written in?
Infernal.
Oh, good.
The devil.
Yeah.
That's not nefarious at all, then.
So, does that mean full sacrifice, or does that mean just blood? Is the question.
Show the way to what?
Yeah.
That's the other question.
Well, where this hideout of some kind or something like that.
But Jack, how does the blood look like it on the paper? Like it looks like a drop fell on top of it and it splashed like that, or does it look like it was like
No,
a
it looks
cut you and it splattered like across?
It looks like it's gotten there as a result of his injuries,
Okay.
rather than it being intentionally placed there.
I'm
see.
just gonna like prick my finger.
Okay. You prick your finger and a small drop of blood lands on the parchment, and you can see that where the drop lands, like there's a small pattern begins to appear. Very tiny though.
More.
Yeah, I mean, so is this more of a like I can't just sit here and like drip it on? It's like a lot of blood kind of thing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spell a decent amount to cover the parchment.
Okay.
If only we hadn't drained this gentleman next to us.
Yeah, does anyone know what they do with blood after it's been drained? Is it just thrown away, or do you think they still have it?
I think it might be a bit congealed by now, Laborin.
Yeah.
For the sake of brevity, if you can spill 5 points worth of blood, 5 hit points worth of blood, you'll get what you're looking for.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll just do that then.
oh, okay. I thought we were going to do it with our powers combined. We can all put one
You can. I don't care. I don't care how 5 hit points gets on the parchment, but 5 hit points needs to be on the parchment.
We can share it.
If I do, then we could have a cool blue pattern on this thing.
You don't even have blood. It's true.
Does plasma work? Plasma probably works.
So divide that 5 amongst yourselves however you want.
Yeah,
as you kind of like pass a knife around like as a blunt and kind of slice your hands or whatever to spill the blood onto the map.
I'll take one.
The map begins to reveal a path out of the Starfall Enclave into a deep and craggy canyon about 4 miles away. The map shows a doorway at the end of a canyon that is marked with the same stylized tiger's head that is on the tattoo and on the coin, and on the corner of the map.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't catch that then.
So on the map basically is it shows a path out of the city down a deep canyon. This canyon is like 4 miles away from where you are right now, and it shows like an image of like a doorway, and on the doorway is the same stylized tiger's head that's on the coin, on the tattoo, and on the corner of the map.
Seems like we need
Right,
to
yes.
go here then.
Yeah, just follow the map then. And take the
Okay.
key,
Can I-
obviously.
Yeah.
Can I just clarify who has our clock? Was it Willow?
It was
Your
below.
clock's fine. Your clock's fine. Your clock's fine.
Yeah.
We're not worrying about the clock right now. Clock's fine until dawn anyway, and we won't be going past that. So
Motherfuckers.
you're all good.
Until dawn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to keep the pace up to get us back on track. Otherwise, we're never gonna get through this. So, are you guys gonna head out and follow them up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I have my familiar, please?
Sure. Yep. Easily done.
Thanks.
Can I have Junior, please?
Of course.
And I'm also gonna heal myself with some lay on hands.
Okay.
Yep.
So-
Let's roll.
You-
Montage time. Travel montage.
I cast aid. I cast aid.
Cast aid. Okay.
Yeah. I know tokens.
Let's do that in Foundry then. I'll bring your tokens in so you can do that. Otherwise, it won't keep up to date.
Okay.
Doesn't actually have aid tonight because Willow's not here.
Well,
Oh shit! I nearly put Willow in.
it was always me, Labor, and Lex.
Yeah, I noticed.
Well, because we're the front guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Laboran's a front guy. I thought he was a there and away guy.
Yeah. The boring's never there to be hit.
Shift T, RJ to target more than one.
Hate this. There you go. All right. There you go.
You've missed Laboran.
No, I didn't. I got Shimmer.
Doing Shimmer and Laboran.
Oh, you're only doing 3. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead, cast spell.
Why didn't
Well,
you
you
do
could do
it?
Junior. Could always do Junior. Junior's got no health.
It's telling me to roll. I don't have to do that, do I?
No, let me try and fix it for you.
It should be at. Yeah, it's enough cast at 4th. So let me refund that, and then I'll take it from the 4th.
Oh. You guys are gonna have to remember that one. So, how much HP does it give?
4th, I think it's 15.
15. Okay.
5.
You
Yeah.
guys have got 15 hit points more. So, as you travel out of the city, it takes a few hours, but you near the point detailed on the map, and you find yourselves at the entrance to a small slot canyon that sinks into. It's kind of like a forested area, and it's several degrees cooler down here than it is anywhere else. And it doesn't take long for you to reach the terminus of the gap in the landscape. You look around and you see a stylized tiger's head about 9 inches across, carved into the wall at the very back of the shaded gorge. Inside the tiger's mouth is a large keyhole.
Stick the key in.
Sure.
Stick it in there.
I'm gonna put it in.
Alrighty. As the
Twist it
key
around.
clicks into the lock, a door doesn't open, but there is an archway of pure darkness that spirals open on the rock wall next to the keyhole. You can't see through the darkness of the archway at all. You're basically blind to anything on the other side.
What the fuck is Baldwin doing?
Can
Why
I
don't you
see?
just-
Because I think my
Alright.
devil's sight gives me sight even in magical darkness.
Nope.
No, okay. It is truly dark. Let's go, boys.
Why did Baldwin just take 810 damage?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. There we go.
Okay.
Now we're good.
All right.
As you guys, are you riding? You're riding on Junior.
I'm on Junior. Someone else can be on Junior if they want.
As who's on Junior?
I'll be on Junior. I'll be on Junior.
Okay. As you walk through, connections to your familiars and other such creatures of magical means are severed as you pass through this spiral darkness. And as you walk through Shimmer, Lexi disappears from underneath you and you fall to the floor on your ass.
What?
How?
I disappear?
No, you're good. Lexi Jr.
Oh, Junior. Okay.
And the moth familiar.
Oh.
Lyra, no.
What son of a bitch took my horse?
Can you see through his eyeballs or no?
Shimmer continues to sit on the floor in a huff.
Yeah. Do I
I'll,
sense that he's been dispelled or just lost connection?
The connection has been severed by this portal.
Okay.
Thank you, Laborin.
You're welcome.
Back to your feet. And as you step through, suddenly the tunnel opens out into a wide cavern strewn with market stalls and wagons full of goods. Light pours into the vast cathedral-like chamber through a hole in the ceiling at the far northern end of the cavern. Just below the hole is a sloping raised section of rock with a carpet of vibrant red. There's like a lone lectern that sits in the center of the raised area, and just behind that is a large statue of a tiger. There's lantern light and all sorts all over the place, and all of the people milling in the market, like a mix of races and species. They're all hard-looking folk, bristling with weapons adorned with tattoos, piercings, covered in scars. You don't need to make any kind of check to recognize that this place exists outside of the realm of any kind of law.
Should I be able to see something? Because I can't.
Oh.
It truly is. It's the very definition of a black market. That's all I can see.
It did pop up saying you have no token vision in this scene.
Indeed. There we go.
Right.
Oh, this looks like a lovely bunch.
Oh, damn, you are
I fit in well here.
I
don't stick out like a sore thumb.
I'm going to blend in so easy. Let's stand next to each other to make sure we blend in really well.
You two in particular, definitely get some stranger looks as people kind of like pass you by and like brush shoulders with you. Like, this place is crammed. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of hustle and bustle. You can hear lots of trade happening, lots of like passing of coin and goods between people.
I do like the fact that they took time and effort to put a sign up, though.
Yeah, good.
They clearly take pride in their work. There's something to be said for that. Well, Laborin, I guess this is more your bag than any of ours.
I mean, I guess I've never been here, obviously.
No, not here, but.
I mean, we're looking for an auction, aren't we? Apparently, the artifacts are priceless, so it's probably going to be a significant one. Although they did say in a few days' time, so maybe a storage area is more likely what we're looking for.
Well, he said it was a few days' time, but he's also been dead a few days, so I imagine it will be imminent.
But Jack, did he mean a few days' time from today, or did he mean a few days' time from when the thief told him?
From when the thief told him, and he specifically said that it was going to be auctioned.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So it'll be like you said, then Shimmer soon.
So I would assume the lectern is where it will take place.
Yeah. Somewhere with a lot of room and a place to sort of shout from.
Yes.
I suppose let's make our way over there and just keep our heads down and keep our eye out.
Well,
Making
is
our
it
way
worth
downtown.
sort of asking around when the auction's going to be, who the auctioneer is?
Well, I think if we get close to that area, we can find someone potentially involved with it.
Right, well, follow your lead, Laborin. These are your people.
Yeah, LeBron, these are your people.
Is the blowing? These are your people. What are we talking about?
These are indeed your people.
As you walk through this hustle and bustle and kind of like you do have to, it's like being in a very packed city center, you know, when there's something going on, you are having to like push past people like this rather than kind of just being able to freely walk. Like it's keeping close to each other is stressful and difficult. And as you walk along, like looking at the market stalls, you can see treasures, fanciful art, potions, all kinds of intricate and interesting things. Shimmer, as you're walking through, something does catch your eye, and as you see it, your stomach drops. As you see on one market stall in particular, there is a bunch of items, and stood up on their ends, laid like across the market stall and upright, are 4 spiraled and pristine unicorn horns.
Oh my god! I knew that's where you were going with it. Are they all white?
They are different coloured. And just underneath them are these vials of this swirling, opaque silver liquid.
Oh god! Is there any paraphernalia on the stall that looks like the symbol that we found with the Twilight Stalkers?
Not that you can see.
Fuck. Are there any black ones in particular?
One of them is like a dark kind of like graphite grey. There is a white one. There's one that looks almost golden in colour. None that you find familiar to Agiros.
Well, I can't ignore that, so I'll go up to the stall.
As you approach closer, you see lots of other different items. There's like the tails of displacer beasts, scales from some kind of other creature. Like this is the ivory market of this world. All the exotic animals that you could possibly imagine, most of them are being sold at this market stall.
Any alive or just bits of animal?
Just whatever's been harvested.
Okay. Fuck. I take it there's someone running the stall?
Yeah, there's a very gruff-looking half-orc, very burly, very tall, horribly tattered clothing, very dirty, like dirt. Yeah, he's a nasty-looking guy, and stood behind him are a couple of other people that are kind of like moving crates of shit around, and as they do, kind of one falls over and you see other parts of like particular animals like owlbear beaks kind of like roll out of the box and that kind of thing.
All right, I'll go up to him and kind of like make out like I'm looking over the stall and looking at the items. I'll say, oh, these are some interesting stuff you've got here. I assume that this is unicorn blood, is it? The vials?
Oh, only the finest unicorn blood indeed. Yes. Interested?
Possibly. It's not often I come across wares like this, I have to say. This must be a very specialist business you've got going on here.
Indeed. Buy one, get one half price.
I see. It's lovely to see, bits of creatures like this being sold off so cheaply. Do you harvest these yourself? Must be hard.
Kind of looks at you with a bit of a frown. He's like, no, I have a supplier. Anyway, what are you looking for?
Well, I'm just kind of starting to dabble in magics and stuff and things. And so I don't really know what I'm looking at here. It just, the horns are very pretty and the blood's very sparkly and it caught my eye.
Oh, the blood. good for vitality, constitution. The horns, well, they just look nice, don't they? Good on a wall or centerpiece of your dining table, you know. Buy two and you can sword fight with them.
I mean, yes, I also heard that they're pretty valuable as wand material, though, right?
True. Yes, I'm not a craftsman, so I don't bother with that shit.
Okay, fair enough. And these horns you've got, are they recent acquisitions? How quickly does this kind of stuff move?
It was pretty quickly around here. These came in maybe a month ago.
Really, that fresh? I mean, unicorns, they're very few and far between, aren't they? It's good stock.
Depends where you look.
I suppose that's fair enough. You'd know more about it than I would. Do they all look like adult horns, or are they different sizes?
No, they're different sizes. Some are smaller than others.
Did anyone else from the party come with me, or am I on my own?
I'd be with you, trying to help keep an eye on things. We'll let you do your thing, if that makes sense.
Can I get a survival check? Well, actually, let me think. Let's get a... Can I have a straight intelligence check from 2 people, please?
Are we an intelligent party? I've got +0 to intelligence.
+1.
Me too.
Our wizard is left at home. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. A 12. Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go with Shimmer. Go for it, Shimmer.
Oh, well, I can't, it won't roll, but it is just a straight D20. So.
There you go, Shimmer. There you go.
That's good. And Shimmer, you get the sense that where you are right now is not in the Feywild.
Okay, fair enough. I think if Laborin's next to me, he would probably get, like, knowing me as well as he does, he probably would get the sense that I'm really struggling not to just like completely fly off the handle and murder everyone at the store by this point.
I think subtly I'd have like a hold of you in some way, just to sort of.
Yeah. As you kind of see Shimmer about to fly off the handle and kind of look around, this place is packed with some very nasty, not very good looking people. An act of violence here probably would cause a lot of issues for you guys.
So I'll just interject and just say, so this all the unicorn horns that you've got?
For sale, yes. Why are you asking so many questions? Do you want to buy the fucking unicorn horns, or are you just trying to interrogate me about something? Who are you?
Look, I just want to get more than just what you've got offer here. I mean, maybe you could put us in touch with your supplier. There'd be a finder's fee in sorry, I can't get the words out. A finder's fee in it for you, of course.
Mm-hmm. Make a persuasion check for me. My supplier likes to remain as anonymous and in the shadows as possible. If you want to buy, buy.
I think I'll think on it and see if we can get a good deal.
You're asking for a price?
No, more just conveying that. Oh, I'll think about it, but
Okay.
this feels not for me because you've got too little kind of thing. Is kind of what I'm going for. Like
Okay,
I want to get
okay.
a bulk buy.
It's kind of like I'll ship these before the end of the day. It's no bother to me. And you see like another person kind of rolls up and does a deal with like one of the other like his assistant trader, if you like, for some displacer beast tails. Business seems reasonable.
Like Shimmer's like really bristling. It's almost like the air around her is like crackling with magic. She's right on the edge.
I'll just start to like tug on you and like pull you away. Kind of under the guise that like this is sort of more of an annoying shopping trip than the actual like stopping you from kicking off sort of thing.
We can't let those guys walk out of here.
They're just the bottom of the pile. There's stop them and two more pop up. We need to go for the very top.
But they can't keep doing this. It's not right.
And if we kill him, it keeps happening anyway. We need to go for the suppliers, not the vendor.
I know you're right. It's just really difficult not to want to rip them all to pieces right where they stand.
Save your energy. It'll come in handy soon enough.
Maybe later on you can do some snooping for me and see if you can find something out.
Always down for some snooping.
Suddenly, there is a low-pitched gong that rings out through the bazaar, and the crowd, kind of almost in unison, begins to move towards the area with the statue at the northern end of the cavern. Are you following along?
Yes.
Is it like that scene in Resident Evil 4 where they all just go to the church?
Yeah.
Bingo? Where'd everybody go? Bingo.
Fucking love gongs.
Yes, let's follow.
Cool. So moving along with the crowd, you can see as you come close to the pedestal, on the other side is an ornate wagon pulled by a massive pair of metallic-looking gorgons, and this thin, wiry individual wearing robes of crimson trimmed with gold and intricate patterns at the hems and cuffs steps out onto the pedestal and approaches the lectern. He looks like this. Hang on. Oh shit. Sorry.
Okay.
Trying to move between too many things.
A black market.
That's the one. This individual.
Gavel.
He does.
Love a gavel.
He's about to do some gaveling.
Oh.
He kind of like he walks over and stands on the pedestal. And he kind of like brushes sleek hair from his face and regards the crowd with these like large eyes, and he shouts, my friends, welcome, welcome. I am Tamaka Brambushali, as some of you know. I hope you have all found what you were looking for among the wagons and the stalls, but I know why you are all really here. His voice increases with volume and intensity. You can feel the energy in the crowd around you beginning to shift. You are here for the main event, the Heroes Auction. And the crowd begin to kind of cheer and applaud around you. Just having a quick check of something. What are your guys' passive perceptions?
Dog shit.
They check that.
14.
It'll be next to your perception modifier.
Makes my perception
13.
modifier.
Next to your perception thing. You'll do it to roll. It'll be like a smaller number in brackets.
Lexi's clapping and cheering because the gong made him hype.
I don't know.
You don't know. You should have pretty fairly good perception because you're a druid.
It should be good. I just don't know where to check.
So go to your character sheet and
Yeah.
it says skills. It says like acrobatics at the top.
It's 17.
Whatever. It says next one.
17, okay.
Oh, okay. 17.
17. Baldwin, you begin to you realize at this point that the crowd has subtly moved and shifted to put you guys near the front of the pedestal that the man has stood on. Anybody that has an insight of 14 or better starts to feel an intense feeling of greed and hunger from the crowd. And suddenly you find yourselves ringed by the crowd on all sides as Brambashali's gaze falls to all of you. It was so kind of you to join us, heroes, he says, kind of like with a sneer that kind of pulls this weird feral expression. And he grins at the crowd and he says, once they are secure, we shall start the bidding. Get them, my darlings. And he raises a heavy gold collar from two-dimensional rifts, and these demonic forms appear and streak towards you. We're going to go to here, and then we will be rolling initiative.
Pretty good.
Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Are we just doing this normally?
What? No epic roll? My immersion.
No epic roll. Sorry, not today.
My immersion.
I think it'll.
Oh, I rolled well.
I rolled shit. Things are going consistent.
Can I look my initiative roll?
I mean, it's a D20 roll. It's a D20 roll.
Isn't it what does it say about luck? Is it any D20 roll?
Features, lucky.
Technically, an ability score uses Dex.
Whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional D20. I can.
It's neither of those. None of those things. So, sorry?
I think it does class as an ability check.
Yes, initiative is considered an ability check.
That's a crazy thing. Yeah, go ahead and say right click in the combat tracker, right click, reroll initiative.
It doesn't let me do.
Alright, roll a D20 for me. Roll initiative again. Hang on. Try now, you can do it now. There you go. Cool. So as these devilish looking creatures start to charge towards you and the crowd has got you kind of hemmed in. The crowd are not targets in this scenario, but they are certainly blocking your path. Laboran, you're up first.
Okay. What should I go first? I think what I'll do is I'll disengage from the crowd, so I'll, shuffle away. And then I'll stab this guy with my rapier into his kidneys.
Yep.
See you later, kidneys.
22 will hit.
So,
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Pretty good sneak.
um,
Why is it sneak bludgeoning damage?
just what it's defaulted to. It should be different.
Okay.
I think that's right. And then, yeah, so after stabbing him out there, then you roll away and slink off here. That's action, bonus action, so that would be me.
Okay, Shimmer, over to you.
Righty ho, okay. Sorry, I just need to try and remember how this works. Where are we? There we go. What have we got here? All right, I won't do that yet. I'll save that. I am in the mood for a bit of fuckery, so let's do this. So I need to roll a d4, see what happens with that. A 1. Oh, they're charmed. Smell of apple pie.
What? Is there a save?
A wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. What level are you casting this at?
Second.
Second. Tamaka is immune to the effect.
Okay, good.
And a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, please.
The first bearded devil is going to be a 15.
I suppose it's bard spell, so that would be. It needs to be a 17.
Okay, is charmed by you. And the other one there's 19 plus stuff, 21.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So
that stays in place, right?
Yeah, that stays in place, and there is a concentration spell. And then I need to re-roll, I think, at the beginning of my turn.
Okay. Okay, great. Anything else?
I will give a bardic to Baldwin, and that will be me.
Okay. Baldwin with the bardic. This bearded devil is up next, and he has the reach to hit you, Lex. So he's going to try. He has this large, kind of very ornate and terrible-looking glaive in his hand. And he's going to make... Well, actually, first, he's also got like these horrible kind of like weird snake-like beard coming off of his chin. He's going to try and hit you with that first.
Don't attack me with your beard.
And attacks you with his beard.
Pretty hardcore.
He needs to be there to do that. 23 to hit.
I'm gonna shield that.
Shield. Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll miss. Okay. And the second attack is then with the glaive.
Okay.
That's a natural 2 for only 7.
That will miss.
Okay. Baldwin, over to you.
We never took any kind of rest, right? We just came straight here.
No rest. Yep. You
All right.
blasted 3 4th level spell.
Yeah, I mean, I could just go keep, but
Okay. There's not a lot of room. Well, if you go 8, they'll get pushed back, actually.
What other offense do I don't really have a lot of offense. I have no wild shape.
Yeah, you saw your offense earlier when you bombed the neighborhood.
Yeah, I was like, I never use the spells. I'm gonna use them, and then like usually we get a long rest. This time we didn't, so that serves me right. I'm gonna hoard them all. Okay. Feels like that's a bad place. Okay, now I'll just move here, and then I'll use Primal Savagery on this bearded guy.
Okay. 21, that hits.
All right, rolling damage, acid damage, if that matters. 4 points.
4 points of damage.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, it's his turn, and he's gonna attempt to strike at you with his beard first of all.
Yeet.
Natural 20.
Jesus.
Yep.
We are the crit.
Yeah.
That's 12 points of damage, and I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm. Concentration saving throw. Normal. Should be okay.
That's a success. You're all good.
Isn't it?
It's over to Tamaka.
Doesn't he get a glaive attack?
Oh, he does. Oh, thanks for reminding me.
I'm fair.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, he does get glaive attack. Fucking hell. With 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tamaka then kind of like turns his head towards where you've run to, Laboran. He is going to yeah, fuck it. He'll cast Magic Missile. And he'll do that at 4th level.
Core.
So that's 24 points of damage straight off the bat. And then he will move back. Move across to here. That is his turn, and we're over to Lex.
Well, hey.
Wait, who'd he hit?
Laboran.
Oh, okay.
Lobo the second.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm going to let loose on the man who was been attacking me with his facial hair.
Yeah.
Is that nice?
I use a free action to shape self and form my own more
Yeah.
Bearded devil. Is he considered fiend?
I do believe so.
I think that helps you in some way, doesn't it?
Yeah, I get an extra damage if I smite him. I'm dropping the shield and stabbing him with my longsword. With my greatsword. 15.
15 hits.
Okay. 15 points of damage.
15 damage. Yeah,
Nice.
15.
I'll add a first level smite on that. See how he feels.
Okay.
Well, I can pick things. Holy moly! Oh, I'm actually using the Divine Smite rules. Whoa, that's cool.
Nice.
That's the first time I've ever done that, and I'm level 9.
Another 15.
15. It's my lucky number.
15,
Yeah.
15. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll stab him again. Once
Go for it.
more now.
Another 15. 4 in a row.
What the fuck? Nice.
Here's my slashing damage. Oh.
Close. So close.
Oh, damn, man. Ruined it.
Okay.
Very impressive.
How many spells do I? That one. Oh, yeah, I've got the third slot. So yeah, I'll do it. I'll add a second level smite on this. Not bad.
Okay.
Divine Smite. Using the feature Fiends and Undead. Scaling value. Second level. Usability. Oh, that is so cool. And
Wow.
that's good. Smite damage.
That taught me through how you destroy this bearded devil.
Like I brought up a biology thing earlier. I'm gonna. I will bring down my great sword and I will cut off his external ear. I will then swing back and stab the hilt of my blade into his ear.
Mm-hmm.
Reach back once more, pull his head towards me, where I will smother him with my own self-made beard until he chokes and dies.
Self-made.
All right. Anything else?
I will trot. Yeah, I will then trot over to the big man.
Trot over to the big man.
The big cheese.
The big cheese.
Yeah, the big Gavel man, Mr. Gavel.
Mr. Gavel. All right. Anything else?
I will stare down Mr. Gavel.
Alrighty, ending your turn then. At
Nothing.
the top of the round, I'm going to need Baldwin to make a strength saving throw for me as the crowd surges with excitement and attempts to push you off of your feet.
Wow,
Lexi, why'd you run away?
Sorry, I was going after the Gavel man. Also, don't say that when you
Undead.
ice climbed me earlier.
That is a
You
fail.
can add your bardic, I think. Will it make any
Yep.
difference?
don't
Will
think
it?
so.
No, it wouldn't make a difference.
Fair enough.
You are prone, my friend.
No.
Not that it makes a great deal of difference at this point. Laboran, over to you.
I'm gonna run down here. 5, 10, okay. And then slash my rapier across the devil's back.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how I'm
Yeah, take that, beard.
Oh, yeah, 20. 26, definitely.
Nice.
Sneak. No, I'll change the damage type just for you, Adam.
Oh, thank you.
Am I slashing or piercing? Slashing, can't I?
I know rapiers are piercing, aren't they?
As a piercing?
I thought.
Rapier's a piercing. Yeah. 18 points of damage.
After I've ran in there and slash across his back, I'll then launch my my dagger off to the side to hit Tamaka.
Okay.
Gavel man.
24 fucking out. That's your rapier.
That's the rapier. I've got a plus. What the fuck's my plus for this thing?
Maybe plus your dex mod.
I've got a plus 8 to hit, so it'd just be one less.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah, still hits. Yeah.
Okay. Just do it manually because it won't have the mod then.
Cool.
Cool. 4 points of damage.
I'll expend the charge as well. Might as well.
Okay. So wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
It's a fail.
Yep.
After a range attack. Yeah, so the dagger's back in the deck. And then I'll move away. Mobile. It's 35. 40 there. And that'll be me.
Okay, and we're over to Shimmer.
All right. I'll roll me d4 just to see what happens there. Okay, so it's charmed again. So it's DC 17 whiz save.
17 whiz. No, succeeds. With a 20.
Of course it does. That's fine. Um, okay. I will move up a little bit. And then I'll have a crack at this guy with my Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay.
Ooh. Does 28 hit?
Does.
Bit better. We'll make that acid damage, I think.
Okay. Yep.
Just for the lulz.
Uh-huh.
And that was a cantrip, so I am going to use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Okay.
Because fuck this noise. I will go over here. Come on, work. Right, okay, yeah, close enough. Right.
Cool. And now it's Baldwin.
All right. I'll use half my movement to get up. And then I will do that using 10 feet.
Mhm.
And then I'll attack him again. Same thing, Primal Savagery.
Mhm.
Rip and tear until it is done. Because he's a demon, I think. Miss, and then that's my turn.
But you barded.
Oh,
Robotic.
true. Forgot. Maybe she shouldn't damage. No, whatever. Just we'll hit him. We'll try.
Well, if you don't hit him, you're not doing any damage, so.
It makes no difference.
Yeah. Okay. Move on.
We move on. Okay, that bearded devil then is gonna turn to you. And oh, hello, give me control, please. Thank you. And lash out with the beard again.
Not the beard.
I like
The
Andy.
beard. 22 to hit.
Yeah. Yes.
That's 9 points of damage, and then
My
we
innards.
also need a con save, please.
Yeah, he's tickling me with his beard. I think I like it.
That's a
Yeah, I like
fail. You are poisoned,
it.
and you cannot regain hit points. While you're poisoned this way, you can repeat the saving through the end of each of your turns, and then the effect on a success. You're poisoned for a minute, and then the next attack. Oh, don't forget, poisoned means you've got basically disadvantage on a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Then the glaive.
Glaive.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
It'll be 8 points of damage, and I need another save.
Whoa. Normal. Oh wait, no, wait, would it be disadvantage?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to remind myself of the poisoned effect.
Oh yeah, ability checks. Well, is that this constant ability?
It's saving throw. Disadvantage attack wasn't, but it's not saving throw, so you're good. Yep, you managed to avoid the effects of the glaive. Okay. Ending that turn, I just need to check one thing. Sorry. Just looking at a different stat block. There we go. Okay. So he is going to he's going to point a hand towards you, Lex, and he is going to cast Eye Bite. No, Tamaka.
Okay.
He's going to cast Eye Bite. Okay. He's going to use 3 sorcery points to heighten the spell and make you roll at disadvantage.
This man's not very
He's
nice.
also going to spell another 2 sorcery points to cast this as a bonus action.
Damn, what a dickhead. Yeah, sure.
Very cool.
22.
22 is a success. Cool. And then frustrated to shit, he is going to shocking grasp you as a cantrip.
I'm wearing metal armor, so it's a disadvantage.
So natural 20 anyway.
Barbs,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
So I'll roll 2 more.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, still Shimmer.
Just make sure it's not a crit.
Lexi can have advantage.
That's not another crit.
Thank you.
Sorry?
I was just more talking about that he got multiple spell actions. It was just
No, it's
sort of,
cantrip.
Yeah. He cast the Eye Bite as a bonus action using sorcery points. So damage on that one.
14.
That'd be 14 points of damage, Lex. He used 5 sorcery points. Okay. That'll end his turn, and it is over to you.
Okay. This man needs to perish.
Oh, and he's no longer frightened.
I don't know if you heard me, Adam, but you've got the advantage from the barbs.
Ah, thank you. We'll use that to great effect. We'll use that to great
16.
effect.
16 will miss.
Okay. Did I say great effect? I will use my next attack to great effect, and I'm gonna Tides of Chaos to get advantage.
Okay.
Come on. 20?
20 hits. Yep.
Okay. 13 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And I'll do a 3rd level smite.
Okay.
Does this man count as fiend or
Big
undead?
boom.
He does count as a fiend.
Okay.
Big boom.
Boom. 25 points of
As the radiant light flashes off of your blade, he seems unaffected.
What?
bitch. What an absolute knob.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Okay.
I did smite, so we'll use my channel divinity. I do have one to spend, you know. I'll use my channel divinity of inspiring smite to give roll my smite damage again and give people temporary hit points. Let me read it 1 second. Feature. Okay. 2d8. 8.
What's happening?
I'm using Inspiring Smite to get people to save hit points. I'm gonna go plus 8, so that's 17. I'm gonna give Bolden 17 temporary hit points.
Okay, Baldwin takes 17 temporary hit points. Also roll a d100 for me, please, Lex.
I was kind of hoping for that. 38.
38. Okay.
Fireball.
Roll 1d6 for me.
Ooh, how many inches are gonna grow? 2 inches?
I think I have this. I do. What'd you roll?
2.
A 2? 2 flumps appear in the space around you, and they are frightened of you.
Oh, hell yeah.
The fuck are those?
It's a fucking
Are you
flump.
Flumps? What the hell are those things?
As you use your kind of chaos, just sort of this wild spin of magic that just kind of like these flumps just appear and they stare at Lex. And
I wiggle my jelly beard in response.
At the top of the round, the crowd is going to move in towards you, Lex, and I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Can I demand my flump get an attack of opportunity?
No, they are non-combatants.
No. I'll make them combatants. What save am I making?
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Even just vague, nothing showing up. Okay. Strength. Normal. 24.
You're good. They try to restrain you, but you manage to break free kind of your gooey form. They're not managing to get a grasp on you.
2 hench.
You are 2 hench. And with that, the Borin, it's over to you.
I'll rush out to here. I'm just gonna take my short bow out and target someone probably. There you go. Target Tamaka with it. Presume he's immune to radiant damage, so I'm just going at the d6.
He's not immune to radiant damage, no.
He's not? No, that was something else then. Okay, cool.
You use a spell with a lower level.
Oh.
And then I get sneak attack because he's. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I'll just fire it off and hit him right between the shoulder blades. And then I'll do. How many moves so far? 20. Yeah, just go back to where I was, and then I'll bonus action hide.
Okay, make a stealth check for me. $26, very good. All right. With that, Shimmer, it's over to you. Baldwin on deck.
Lovely.
I think we might have clicked enter at the same time, which I don't need to roll back the thing.
Oh, there we go.
Thanks. Right, I'll that's not good. All right, I'll fuck. I'll chuck a sacred flame at this guy.
Okay.
So that's a DC 17 dex save, please.
Mm-hmm.
It's an all or nothing.
Fails.
Get fucked. Yeah, brilliant, Shimmer. Well done.
5 points of damage.
So that was that. Baldwin's still poisoned, so there's not much I can do about that. Okay, I'll end my turn.
Okay. Baldwin, over to you.
Savage pros. Primal savagery, disadvantage. Let's go.
That'll miss.
Okay, and then I roll a d20, or
Make a con save. This is for the poison, do you mean?
yes,
Yeah, make a con save.
con save it is.
DC is 12.
DC is 12. Okay, oh, plus 6, so I just need a 6. Okay, fuck me.
Right, still poisoned, unfortunately.
Yep.
The devil is coming for you. Yeah, he's gonna
And I'm
continue
waiting.
his swath of attacks against you as soon as there's no. Actually, is that what he's gonna do? Yeah.
Yeah, tickle me more.
18 to hit.
Yes, but why am I not getting a? I used to get like my reaction thing, and I don't now. But I use Spiny Shield
Okay.
to reflect damage.
Okay. So yeah, roll that. So the bearded devil takes 2 damage.
And my damage also gets reduced by that amount.
Okay, so you take 5. So just take 5 damage for me rather than me applying it. You don't need to save because you're already affected by the thing. And then the glaive. The glaive is a 13. Alrighty.
Yeah, I didn't hit.
Yep. Fuck this noise. So Tamaka will spend more sorcery points to heighten a spell and cast Hold Monster on you, Lex.
Oh, what?
Make a whiz save, please.
A disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Fail, you're paralyzed.
Yay.
And he kind of, as this thing takes effect and you feel like your body's unable to move, he kind of just looks at you and he's like, "Good, stay there."
No, you pitch.
And then he will move away. And
Flumps, get him.
and kind of
Looks so stupid.
Yeah, that's
those from my magic.
I'll go there. Cool. That ends his turn. Lex, it's over to you. I believe you can attempt to save again. The spell is still a heightened spell, though. Still at disadvantage.
20. 30.
20. You are good. You break free.
Well, hey.
But that's your turn.
It does end my turn.
Okie dokie. Laborn, over to you.
Is it?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Lex, make a strength saving throw as a crowd tries to restrain you again.
Oh, fuck off. Leave me and my flumps alone.
Leave me alone.
They're going to begin to encircle you. You're good. You managed to stop them from grappling you, but they are. Why am I?
No, not the flump.
Not the flump.
Not the flump. Let me control this fucking
Nope.
thing. For the love of
Check.
God, right? That's gonna go there. Oh my days! Thank you. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. It's gonna come around, trying to box you in. It's gonna go there. Right, LeBron, over to you.
As I say that, I would have been hidden based off my last.
Yes, you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you rolled really high.
Yeah. I'll jump out from the shadows and fire.
What I'd say though is you probably wouldn't get the same effect using the same spot again.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Your hiding spot has become revealed as you kind of step out and take your shot now.
Yeah. That's fine. I think 3 advantage. Yeah. Fire a bow off at them.
No, that'll miss, I'm afraid.
I'll add my D4 to it if I'm allowed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to for an attack roll? I think we established I could. But
yeah, and he's in with it. Yep. Yeah, you can add a D4 if you want.
I'll chuck it on. There we go.
That will still miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry. I'll roll that.
Okay.
What am I doing? There we go.
That'll hit though.
Cool. Damage.
Actually, he will shield. So that'll miss.
Let's roll cost. And then in which case then actually I'm going to stay close up here. Yeah, I'll just duck down sort of there. That'll be me then.
Cool. Shimmer, it's over to you, I think.
Yeah, cool. Just leave me at the mercy of the dude with the golden dog collar. That's fine.
So I'm right there.
Okay. Sorry, it's a bit of a toughie.
Sorry.
I will try not to take up too much time. All right, let's do this then. I will use Misty Step again because I don't really like the vibe over here.
I can't. Yeah, go on.
Oh, sorry, was that too quick?
No, you're good.
Yeah, not really feeling that vibe. Which one do I do? And then so that was my bonus action. Could really have done with Willow and her silence, to be honest with you. Fuck it, I'll do this. I'll Sorcerous Burst.
Yeah, it has no effect on him.
Brilliant. Well then, guess that's me.
Okay. Baldwin, over to you.
Opportunity attack, if you want to.
Oh, yes, please.
I gotta get out of here.
The crowd will do the same. Isn't that one?
Hey.
And then for the crowd, make a dex saving throw for me.
Oh, dex this time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So it's like a different thing. Okay, they're gonna try to hold me still. Okay. Oh yeah, get me out of here.
What is it?
20.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's 20.
At 20
Stuff. Yep, you're good. You can move freely.
All right. Fuck. Wait, where's the? There we go. That's what I want to see. For here, 5. Yeah, I'll go here. 35 feet. And then I'm gonna use conjure animals, but don't worry, it's not gonna be 8 wolves. It's gonna be 1 challenge rating of 2.
Okay, go for it.
And it's gonna be good old reliable. Where are you? Spider. Where are you? No, not that one. There it is. Okay. Jesus Christ. Since I can't assume this form because I used my hybrid form earlier, I will summon the giant constrictor snake.
Cool.
Not a cool picture, but you know, close enough.
Okay.
That should be me.
That's you? Did they roll
Oh,
initiative?
also-
I can't remember.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I didn't even roll initiative for him. All right, let me roll it.
Okay.
And oh, I gotta do the poison effect. Con, right?
Yes, please Constitution saving throw.
Jeez.
Nice.
I'm poisoned forever. All right.
Okay, in that case, this guy will step through the crowd to Lex. And he will bid you.
Don't beard me. You saw what happened to the last guy who got bearded.
19? Your shield's down, right?
Yeah, that will hit. Jeez,
10 points of damage, and we'll need the save as well, please. Yeah, you're good. And now the glaive. 23.
Yeah.
Eight points, 5 points of damage, and then I need another save, please.
Okay.
Are you good?
24. Okay.
Tamaka. He loses his shield. Does he? Hang on. I can't remember.
Yeah.
How does shield work?
He does lose at the start of his turn.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. He is going to. What are you guys looking? Five, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he will cast Lightning Bolt, 4th level. Like that. I need a dex save from both of you over there, please. Well. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, no.
What's this?
Wait, did he disengage or did he just walk away from the snake?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the snake. Yeah, you can make an opportunity attack with it.
Yeah, try to see if I can constrict him to maybe avoid all that. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, potentially.
All right, let's see. 30-20?
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So yeah, you guys are good over there.
So yeah, none of that happened.
Cheers, Baldwin.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't take any damage anyway.
No, but yeah. In that case, he's restrained, right?
Restrained, grappled, and 19 points of damage.
Yeah, taken. Am I taking that? Well, no damage. Unfortunately, it's not magical in nature. Your damage.
It's just counted as an animal, doesn't it?
Oh, he's immune to magical damage.
It's immune to non-magical damage.
Oh, I see.
Wait, non-magical?
What?
Yeah.
And my
Correct.
buffness is my radiance is non-magical.
That wasn't what prevented that. You used a spell that was of a lower level than it would have affected him.
Okay.
Okay,
Conjured
well, in that
animals
case-
considered non-magical?
Yes, it's a non-magical attack.
Okay.
It's just the conjured animals thing. It's just a straight bludgeoning damage. Okay, in that case, you can take the fucking bolt then, along with your snake. Make a deck save with you and the thing. Yeah, you reap what you sow.
I do it again.
That's a fail.
All right, the snake. Deck save, bastard.
You just click it in the chat, right?
Oh, is it there? Oh, okay, as a snake, yeah, right. There you go. Cool.
Yeah, but if you click on your token and then click it, it'll roll it out to you.
Oh, did I roll it as him first? Oh, that's my bad. Okay, well, those are still fails, I'm assuming.
Oh, they probably are. Yeah. So.
Well, that's a few, so.
Okay, yeah, they're both failed. You'll take all of this, both of you.
Woo! All right, let's see.
So you'll both take 29
points
of damage.
Okay, cool. Took it off the temp already. Good. All right. Oh, and then I need to do a concentration.
It's not your turn. Oh, concentration check. Yes, yeah. It will need to be a 15.
15 or 14. Okay.
Oh no! When your poor dice.
And your poor snake.
Is it not rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling. You're failing.
Oh, what the? I didn't even see it. Okay. All right.
That will, and he's no longer grappled. Thank fuck. Which means he'll move to where he wanted to be in the first place. Lexi.
Hello.
Oh, this bearded devil stepped out of there on his 10 count, staying in the same space as the guys.
Would that not have proceeded and?
Yeah, it would have done.
Attack from Chiboy.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to target him or that entire pack? What target? Just him or is it?
Yeah, just him.
Okay. Flapping. Whatcha?
Yeah, that hits. Mm-hmm.
13 points of slashing damage.
Okay, he's still up. And now he's over.
Smite on.
Now he's over here.
Can I do that? Can I add smite on opportunity attack?
I don't know. Go fuck it, go for it.
Okay.
I'll have to check that after this. No, I don't know, if I'm honest.
18 radiant. Yeah.
From a quick Google search.
You can?
Apparently, yeah. I'd have to look further into it, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I have to look into it from a balance perspective as well, but yeah, it's all good for now. Yeah, over to you then, Lex. You are surrounded other than from your flumps.
So I could escape via flumps.
They're non-combatants, so yes, you can push past them.
Would I have to roll to push past? Like,
yes.
What
Yes.
would that be?
It would be an athletics check.
Okay. Would that cost anything, or just?
Well, if you're going to try and move, let's do the first things first, which is important. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. Ooh.
Sorry, make a strength saving throw.
Yay. $22.
Yeah, you're good. So you can move. So that's to not be grappled by the crowd as you try to leave. Then make a strength saving throw to try and an athletics check to try and push past them.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, okay. Where's my thing gone? Here it is. Damn it, Lex.
No, they kind of hold you back.
Okay, then I will slide through. Can I not slide through?
I would. You can. I'm going to say that uses 5 feet of movement to try and do that as well.
Okay.
As you've tried to move. You've tried to move, and now you're moving in a different direction.
Yeah. Okay. Via the Flump Highway. So that's 5. So I've got 30 left. See button. Can I walk through the statue? I don't think so.
No. I'll let you clamber over boxes too. That's fine.
And then 15. And my action, which is surprising.
Yay, Lexi's coming to save me. Someone loves me.
I'm such a nice guy.
Actually, a few feet behind you.
My snake help too.
Wait. I have a.
Your snake was very helpful. I acknowledge that.
Press shove. I have a ranged weapon. Whatcha? Does a 9 hit?
No, it doesn't. I wouldn't have damaged him anyway.
Yeah.
It's non-magical.
Doesn't it? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I've got an extra attack for us for some reason.
It's just so annoying, I
You would
guess.
have to insult him.
Yeah, it's fun.
I want to get him right in the nipple.
Yeah, hits him in the nipple and falls to the ground, and he kind of like.
Can't you throw a flump at him?
True.
Not magical either. Laborin, over to you, Shimron.
Look at that face and tell me, is it magic?
Yeah,
He's magical.
They had to
be whatever he wants.
Not a magical attack to throw a flub.
Now my life goal to somehow create a +1 flump.
Yeah, so I'll get there and then target them properly. Stab them in the back with the rapier. Fuck me.
That's a miss.
Slippery bastard, isn't he?
Use the dagger then.
That's a miss as well.
I'm going to do it. But that's start the turn, I think. Yeah.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
That was a waste of fucking turn, wasn't it? Why can't I move? Yeah. Oh, he's no something. Ah, fuck it, I'll stay in.
Stay there.
Oh,
Shimmer, over to you.
that's an issue.
Why is that an issue?
Because that's not a good place for you to stand.
Well, you could move like there or whatever. Why isn't
I'm going to move. Thank you.
I'm just.
It's not the time for
almighty.
domestic.
Okay. Fuck this noise. I will use shatter at 3rd level. Is that all I've got?
Yeah, it has no effect on him.
Bitter. What?
Mhm.
Why am I even here then?
He has limited magic immunity, so any spell 6th level or lower, it just doesn't work on him.
What? There's literally no point in me being here.
You can buff your party or stab him.
I can't stab him because it's non-magical damage.
Or buff your party.
Well, oh shit! How are you gonna hurt him?
Then.
Well done.
Chingao, like what the fuck?
Heal yourself.
I can't. I'm poisoned.
You can't take any healing.
Oh wow.
It's like
Life finds
That's
a way.
why I haven't been
I would have
healing.
done it. I would have done it already.
Life finds a way.
I was gonna use Dispel Magic, see if that does anything to him.
Dispel magic on him? At what level?
Use it. We don't have any 6th level or higher. Stop asking
It's
questions.
just it's only 6th level spells where
Did he say only 6th level? Is that what he said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
6th or below. Help me. Heal me.
I can't heal you.
You can heal him.
You can heal me.
I don't have I have no healing spells.
Fine.
Don't use that. I'm refunding that spell to you because
Okay, so spells can't hurt him, but magical damage can.
yeah. Magical
you're saying-
bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage,
Yeah, like my sword.
or your
Oh.
savagery, or
Oh right. Okay. Okay, fine.
Wait, cantrips work?
no cantrips are lower than 6th level spell.
So we can't use Primal Savagery.
Oh, true. Yeah, it's a cantrip. Is it a cantrip or is it a feature?
Yeah,
Primal
it's
Savagery.
a cantrip.
Oh, okay. I mean, there are other ways you can defeat him other than doing damage, right?
Defeat him morally, pull his trousers down
How does he cast spells?
with his face.
With his mouth hole,
There's a mouth hole.
arms,
and
material.
appendages. There are
no
other ways to
material.
defeat enemies other than cutting them up.
I'm not a talker.
Hug him.
I got close enough for a hug. That's all my
Hug
movement.
Me. Hug me then. I'll need it.
Do something.
Just take this. That's a bonus action to heal. Why not? I forgot. It's a different slot or whatever. It's my bonus action. Cast spell options.
It's in a bit of a spell book he just doesn't look at.
Yeah, I reserve this for reviving people because it doesn't heal much anyway. Anyways, so that's my bonus action. Okay, what if I do this? Doesn't do anything, but
It's a
it'll pull him
cantrip.
closer. It'll pull him
It
closer
won't.
though.
Hang on, it's a
It'll still
spell
pull him.
attack. No, it doesn't work.
Get his other nipple.
So it still doesn't pull him. It still wraps around him. It doesn't do the damage. Like my snake did, the snake grabbed him, but it didn't do the damage.
It cannot be affected by spells.
Okay.
Affected or detected by spells 6th level or lower. Unless he wishes to be, and he fucking doesn't.
I'll become like
He on his turn he reaches into a pouch and pulls out one of these golden collars again and kind of lunges towards Shimmer. Shimmer, make a contested athletics check for me as he tries to slap this collar around your neck.
Oh, this is not going to go well. You can all explain to Willow next week why I'm not fucking here.
We
Someone
need you
told
here.
me for 50 gold.
He rolled
well,
super
apparently
low.
you don't.
Yeah, plot armor.
You
Fuck
you
me.
you beat him and he's fine. He tries to get it around your neck and you just kind of get a horn under his hand and it kind of flicks the collar and it lands on the floor. All right,
You know how
that's his
Shimmer
turn.
feels about being treated like an animal.
Lex.
We meet again, Mr. Man.
Oh wait, con save for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't save for you.
I'll
Oh nice, next to Lex.
Yeah, and your next to Lex. Yoke haven't moved.
It's jumping up.
12. 5 and 12.
Is enough? It's enough. Without Lex, you would have been fucked.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that like is that actually a hole in the middle of the map? Like, can we not? This is Sparta him.
No. I just haven't put walls in this map. It's just
yeah.
a piece of cave.
It's like an upcrop.
Yeah.
Like-
Ooh.
Does he look at all hurt from like what little damage he's done?
I mean, he looks all right. Like he's seen better days, but he's all right.
Okay. I'd
Definitely
like.
not bloody.
Is he still holding the collar?
It's one on the floor.
It's fallen on the floor. Okay. I will try and collar him.
Okay. Make a contested athletics check.
Feels that thing.
Come on,
Lex.
Lexi.
Embrace
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Good boy.
You kind of like pick the collar up off of the ground and try and slap it around the neck. He's like, no, and you kind of get it around his neck. And as you do, he kind of like his eyes roll into the back of his head, and you have effectively got the dominate monster spell on him.
Oh, okay. Just like permanently?
As long as the collar's there.
Okay.
This crowd is what would have happened as well, which I didn't do it last, but the crowd is like still kind of bumbling towards you, trying to get you guys. So you can make him do whatever you want on his turn.
For
For the purpose of this, he's never going to get out of that with any save. So for the purpose of this, we'll go into like a loose initiative situation, and yeah, you can control him to do whatever you want.
What spells does he have, Lexi? You could just
Yeah, can I
fire
have a
the crowd.
Can I have a stat sheet?
I can't send it to you, but he's got lightning bolts, wall of fire, dimension doors, fog clouds, magic missiles.
Let's wall of fire off for this area.
He casts this wall of fire and it erupts in the crowd like, oh my fucking god, oh shit, they've got him. And then like the crowd like starts to panic as he's like being dominated by you guys, and the crowd then starts to disperse and try and run away from this situation.
Fuck off, please. Leave your valuables on the floor, please.
They're not doing that, but they are leaving.
Nice.
I've got a vice-like grip on this man's neck, covering any attempts to remove the collar.
He's not trying to, he's dominated by you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask him all telepathically, however the spell works. Ask him where these items are, please, Lexi.
Okay. Point out the fancy carved ruby, the staff with the star thing, and the fancy book. I command thee. I've forgotten your name.
The Macca.
Irrelevant. Your new name is Mindy.
As you command this, he kind of like looks over to the side to like the wagon that had pulled in, kind of points towards it. He's also got this satchel over his shoulder.
Hand me your belongings. I command thee.
He reaches into the satchel and holds you a large golden key, the head of which is fashioned with a stylized tiger head that looks like it would fit into the lock on the wagon. And he hands over his leather satchel, which has a pouch that contains a large black pearl, which would be equivalent to, and this is gold, so we're just going to do the gold amounts, 550 gold. Somebody add these up for me. 550 gold, 256 gold, 102 silver, 57 copper.
God, I've got no.
So I'm doing that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Moneyman.
Mm-hmm.
So 806 gold. 200, and then 102 silver and 50 copper. I'll divide them by the 4 of us. Yeah. So that is 201 gold, and I think that'd be 5 silver, I guess, left over. Is that how the conversions work? Each.
201 gold and 5 silver.
Yeah.
Okay. New Mindy. That's your new name now, Mindy. Well, is the wagon chest trapped in any way?
No.
You seem a bit sad, Mindy. Is there anything wrong?
You have beaten me.
What are you, Mindy?
Hey, he's a fiend. Open the fucking wagon so we can go to bed.
What are you, Mindy? Yes, fine. I'll open the wagon.
I'm a fiend from fucking horrible devilish places. You go to the wagon. There's like an eye-popping array of color as you open the door to this large wagon. It seems larger on the interior than it is on the exterior. Hundreds of shelves, nooks and crannies that hold items and all kind of weird things from the realm. Books, scrolls, papers, all that kind of stuff. Somebody make me an investigation check, please.
With glasses or without glasses?
I'll
do it
get
with
very
glasses.
close to the object.
Yeah. What is it?
I want his backstory though.
It's a what?
26.
26. You find a small chest containing 500 gold, a
More?
blood red ruby the size of a chicken egg, the other wonderful things that you were looking for the Lord Magistrate. You also find some documents that reveal some documents and letters that are among the papers in the wagon. One of the documents that you see is a letter, and on the letter it says, Tamaka, an opportunity has presented itself, and another group is on their way. Take care, they seem capable, but should fetch a high price. Don't lose your nerve. Your take will be as before. And it's signed Lord Magistrate Mystica.
Surprised Pikachu face.
Yes, we probably should have been more aware of it. You did say this trickery.
Sorry. Yeah, if that's it, when we leave and we've still got Tamaka, I'm just gonna stab him in the eye.
Oh shit!
What? Hey, no,
Easily. Are you trying to kill him?
I want his backstory.
Yeah.
I want his backstory.
He's getting fucked up because he tried
Yeah,
to
okay.
Backstory.
My thing.
Maybe
You dispatch him perfectly well, and as you kind of also looking through the wagon, you also find in a nook, the head of the bed in the back of the wagon is a large bell-shaped jar full of a putrid-looking green fluid, and floating in the fluid is the preserved severed head of someone who looks awful lot like Lord Magistrate Acronis Mystica.
Oh snap! He's an imposter.
And just after you kill this guy, there are shrieks and devilish wails that split the air and echo around the cavern. The footfalls of what sounds like tens, if not hundreds, of creatures that are cascading out of the surrounding tunnel. You can hear the flapping of wings beating in the air outside the hole above the cave. And in the distance, in the darkness, dozens of pairs of glowing eyes steadily move towards you.
Okay, we're running.
Time to go.
Okay, adios. I really want to know your hopes and dreams, but you're dead now. So
I never get to keep anything fun.
And as you
Grab a flump, take it with you.
Yeah, take the flump.
Yeah, I'm grabbing both.
flump is running away from you as fast as you can.
No,
Make find. So you guys will need to cover a distance of 200 feet in a certain number of rounds before you're caught. So make a sleight of hand check. Make an athletics check.
Everybody?
Okay.
No, just. And I'll say this. This is gonna lose. This is gonna use. Fuck it. You catch the flump, but as you catch it, you kind of start running with it, and it's like squirming in your arms. It's trying to get away from you. It's absolutely fucking terrified of you. I will say that per the wild magic table, it does say that 1d6 flumps controlled by me appear in within 60 feet of you. They do vanish after a minute. So you're kind of running with this thing and then it just pops out of your hand. Disappears. But with ease, you guys can make the run back to the void, the swirling void at the entrance to this cave, and manage to leave. Just as you do manage to leave, the screams and all the wails of these devilish things behind you kind of like disappear, and the door closes behind you, and you can continue to run into the forest and get away.
Okay.
Convenient.
Yes.
It's another 125 gold each, by the way.
Okay.
Someone's going to have to just give me a grand total at the end because my bandwidth is almost 0.
Yeah, what was the total? Shit, I should have wrote it down. That's my bad.
Sort your money out at the end. So, what are you doing from here?
I mean,
Go back to the pub, wait it out.
Oh yeah, wait for all this to blow over.
Yeah, I guess meet back up with Willow so we can tell her about this adventure and how there's a guy, I guess, pretending to be the Lord Magistrate that we might need to take care of because that's disconcerting.
Yeah. Very.
Okay.
Unless it's normal.
You make your way back to the Starfall Enclave, back into the city streets, carrying these goods, and you approach as directed by the guard previously. This large wooden building that's kind of like dome shaped and creeping up all along the sides of these vines and plants of different colors and fungi that is growing off of the walls, and in front of you is this large wooden vine archway with a set of doors in the center. And as you walk up close and creak the door open and look inside, there is just this cacophony of joy and laughter, and that's where we're under session.
Nice.
fuck it.
So sorry to rush you at the end. I was conscious time. We started late.
No,
It was
it's
a lot to
okay.
get through.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yeah, I say blame us.
Yeah.
No, we don't blame. We don't want to blame anybody. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that as kind of a little side adventure to normal proceedings. And yeah, we will pick up with Useless Fucks with Willow in tow next week. So thank you everybody, and yeah, see you all soon.
Oh,
Yeah. Latest.